Mr. Donby.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like first to address the topic of tax gains from the sale or disposal of foreign assets that are received in Singapore by businesses without economic substance in Singapore. The new Section 10L treats gains received in Singapore by an entity from the sale of immovable or movable properties situated outside Singapore, referred to in the section as foreign assets, as income chargeable with tax. This proposal is significant as it marks a key and fundamental shift in Singapore's long-standing policy of not taxing gains of a capital nature. This change is largely driven by a multilateral tax policy-making environment. Otherwise, Singapore may be monitored by the European Union with potential repercussions for Singapore's reputation. This proposed change by the Ministry of Finance may lead companies to reconsider the best place to receive such gains. How many multinational enterprises will be affected by this amendment in Singapore? Will this affect our global appeal due to the uncertainty over the impact on investment vehicles? The proposed amendment affects only companies that have entities without economic substance in Singapore but hold foreign assets. Companies will not be taxed if they can show reasonable economic substance in Singapore. However, reasonableness is subjective. Will MNEs incur taxes if the foreign assets are sold as part of an internal restructuring? Is the gain derived from subtracting the net book value from the open market value? If the sale of the foreign asset is to a related Singapore company, would the ministry consider making an exception to accept the use of net book value as sale value for internal restructuring purposes? Another potential area of ambiguity concerns investment entities, such as special purpose vehicles set up by investment funds and family offices. Does a SPV which have not applied for the fund tax incentive scheme need to prove that it is a pure equity holding entity in order to qualify for exclusion? Are investment companies, investment funds, and single family offices investment vehicles that carry on their businesses in Singapore through Singapore-based fund managers and Singapore-based SFOs with Singapore-based operations excluded from this proposed change? I would also like to seek confirmation that foreign tax credit will be granted if foreign taxes have been levied on these gains. I would like to comment on MOF's proposal to require intermediaries such as real estate and insurance companies to submit the income data of self-employed persons relate directly to IRAS. I support this as it will facilitate the income tax assessment of these SEPs, as well as the administration of schemes that cover SEPs such as the Workfare Income Supplement and various support grants. When will this be extended to other intermediaries such as parcels deliverers and taxi operators? This is a good proposal as it removes the hassle of SEPs having to input their tax submission and ensures accuracy. SEPs will have a lighter administrative workload and fewer concerns about wrong declarations. Next, will the philanthropy tax incentive scheme be applicable for philanthropic funds that finances sustainable projects located overseas, like the retirement of coal-fired power plants? Can philanthropic funds which invest in and help Singaporean SMEs to decarbonize qualify for this scheme too? How about philanthropic funds which invest in the mitigation of climate change globally? In other words, the beneficiaries are located overseas. Singapore has to strengthen the ecosystem of compassion, capital, and expertise to tackle the crisis of global warming and loss of biodiversity. The above-mentioned proposed changes can encourage funds to pay more attention to the social causes that require investment, impact, and compassion. Mr. Speaker, sir, in Mandarin. 在商业成本不断攀升的时候，大多数中小型企业不会为了追求创新而做出额外的投资。然而，当前的宏观经济环境是投资创新以抵消成本的最佳时机。但任何政府计划的有效性都取决于该计划的使用率。我希望政府能与中小企业中心、商会 商业顾问和创新中心合作，向中小型企业推广企业创新计划。我想问，企业创新计划能否用于资助员工的教育和提升技能呢？这更能为其业务培养创新思维和优化技术所带来的好处。I would like to conclude my support for the bill. Thank you.